Good evening, everyone. This is JR.
Jose.
Irene. Rev.
And you are watching Eclectic Nerds. Not the ASMR, but today it's a little darker. As you can see by the ambiance of the studio here, Eclectic Nerd Studio. We're going to be talking about scary movies.
Ooh.
Things that go bump in the night. Things that did not let us sleep after the credits. Scary movies is a genre in its own that some people love it, some people hate it. Some people in this panel are too afraid to see it. But here we go. Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Scary movies. Here we go. Scary, not scary, too scary, maybe scary. Monsters, ghouls, all that good stuff. It is October. We are getting into the ghoulish, the spooky season. And we cannot help but start off with these movies. All right. I have my choices. Does everyone have their choices?
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to go first, man? Because we're going to go down a rabbit hole already.
Well, you know, we always do ladies first, so I feel like the men should go first this time.
I like
You know
that.
what? You're right. Kings deserve their first time, too. So let's see. Jose?
And Manidos.
All right, I'll start it off. This was tough. This was a tough one. I like a lot of scary movies, and it's the way they make you feel. It's the way you feel when you're watching them. And I have two, and it's hard to narrow it down, but I have two. The first one is As Above, So Below.
So sick.
I don't know if anyone ever. I don't know if the rest of the people have seen it.
Nope.
So this movie is just basically of a daughter of an archaeologist who she's after the Philosopher's Stone and her quest to get it. There's a lot, she contacts a group in Australia or France, I think.
France.
It was France. Yeah, it's in the catacombs. Yeah, in France, and it's just a eerie movie because every step, it's like a puzzle. It's going and going and going, and then it mirrors. It's like the other half of the movie is basically unmirroring it. It's a mirror of what just happened. And oh man, I still remember the first time I saw this movie. I'd seen it. I didn't go to the movies. I just saw it online, like on one of those websites that you can watch movies that are out. And I remember after I watched it, immediately after watching it, I had to put something else on because it was just kind of. It wasn't that it was
creepy.
It was just a creepy movie because of the way it is. It's very plausible. It's a very this could definitely happen. This could definitely go down. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a really good movie nonetheless. I love it. Now,
Psychological thriller.
Yeah. My second one, oh man, this one I feel like it's gonna be kind of iffy because I know a lot of people feel indifferent about the newer stuff, but I can't go without listing the first Conjuring movie. The first Conjuring movie, it's a cinematic masterpiece in my eyes. It's the first time we see the story of Ed and Lorraine Warren. And oh man, the first one was really bad. I remember watching it in the movies. Immediately after that, we gotta go get something to eat and just chat it up, and that wasn't enough. When I was home, I thought about it a bit, and I remember when it dropped again and we can watch it, stream it. I watched it again, and I was like, nah, this movie is a little crazy. It's a little too much, and then
A little too close to home.
I still haven't seen the new one. I've been trying to see who's down to go see that. I still haven't seen it, and I'm excited. I'm excited to check that one out just to finish off the trilogy.
I think we should all go.
Yes, I do agree.
You can count me out.
Do y'all think we should go? Let us know in the comment section.
Yeah.
And
I love movies.
those are the top two right now that I really liked, and it's hard because there's plenty of scary movies out there, but those are my two. And I'm gonna pass it off to JR.
Much appreciated. The horror genre, to me, I love it. As a music fan, the how it coincides so much with metal music and the imagery, I love it. More importantly, I love psychological thrillers that make people question belief. So a lot of the Exorcist movies, a lot of them are like somewhat sacrilegious, right? It makes you question your not your religion, but makes you question who's telling you stuff, right? What are they hiding? More recently, one of the ones that is not my favorite, but one of the most recent that I've seen that I did appreciate was The Pope's Exorcist. That one was really good. I like to do my research. I like to see what's real, what's not real, what's inspired. And that account was actually from a case straight from the Vatican. So to me, anything that kind of disproves that, I really appreciate it, because I'm a free thinker. I encourage people to think for yourself. And nothing is more you could show imagery, you could show gore, right? But when you can really disconnect that this is just a film, and you realize nothing is scarier than the truth, that is where the real psychological effect comes in horror films, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, that's
in my opinion.
That's why we gotta watch something after, because that's what starts going in your head.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, this could very well be like, it's borderline. It's borderline like, oh, that's when you know the movie's great. When it's borderline like, oh, this could potentially be,
Or it's based on a true case.
and it's based on,
yeah.
that's what even makes it like, okay.
Like Jason and Michael Myers, these dudes are just walking, bro. If you could run at a 7 pace, you outrun these fools. I'm not worried about that. Even me at this weight, I could smoke these dudes running. I'm not worried about it. That doesn't make me go. I'm not afraid of that. Freddy Krueger, I'm not afraid of that. No, but it's the cases that are based on true things that to me really is like, oh man, there's true inspiration to this, right? To touch base on your stuff with Ed Lorraine Warren, one of the greatest, if not the greatest paranormal investigators in the history of humanity. They have a lot of really cool stuff, right? Now, do I think Zach Bragg should have bought the museum along with, what's his face? The other comedian from Walden Out?
What's his name? I have his face in my head and I can't remember his name.
Well, they've recently purchased the Ed and Lorraine House Museum and their curators to it. Insane. That's, to me, watch out for that, because there's certain things you don't mess with, but it's good to be aware of, right?
True.
Another movie that I do appreciate will probably Matt Rife. There you go, Matt Rife. Another movie I do appreciate will probably be Paranormal Activity. It's not the scariest thing out there, but the way that they marketed that film, they made it seem like it was
so
the marketing was so good. They made the whole movie for like $15,000.
It was a lost footage style movie.
Yeah, it was similar to like Blair Witch Project.
Or a footage lost footage found movie.
Yeah, so it was like a documentary style, but the way they filmed it was literally like indie style. The fear came, like I said, from the unknown, right?
Yeah.
At no point do you see the demon. At no point do you see the figure, but the fear and the cinematography for the darkness, right? Completely took the show. Back to the marketing, they made it seem like it was a real documentary. They made it seem like this is like the first time it's ever been shown in public. Blah 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 blah. I was a kid at the time, so I was like, "Holy crap!"
I think most of their money honestly went to the marketing because it was so good.
And it was so simple.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
Honestly, it was very simple. It was just one camera, one angle, most of the time, because it was all handheld.
For sure, it was very indie. We actually studied this movie in one of my film classes in high school, because my teacher knew the guy in the movie.
Okay.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
she was pointing out like the errors and like what they did good and stuff like that, and she was talking about the budget, how a lot of it was focused on like marketing and stuff, and how that like you said, the unknown, right, is what made it so good. And then she's pointing out other stuff that I thought was like, I personally, I didn't like it. I thought it was boring, but I do acknowledge that it was like something huge in like cinema.
it broke
the horror genre, you have to appreciate it for what it was during the time it came out.
The first one for sure, but it's the second one for me.
The second one was a great follow-up.
The second one,
the second one was better. Yeah.
Definitely. After that, they kind of just skewed off or whatever.
After that, it was a.
I do appreciate how they're kind of like all connected at the end, which is really dope. We finally get to see Toby. That was really cool. But their marketing, I remember one of their gimmicks, or what the strategies, if you will, was if you wanted to come to your town, you had to vote online.
Yeah.
So thousands of people went and voted. I even started a whole campaign in school, be like, "Hey, vote for the movie," and I would literally market it for these people.
And then they would always show you these clips like of the commercial where the people be like, "Oh, like super into it, but they had that little like neon effect or whatever.
Yeah, the night vision.
So
The
you'd
night
be
vision,
like,
yeah.
oh my god, like as well as like you're a kid, right? You're like, oh my god, that's so cool. Like I want that to come to my city too. Like
Definitely. It was really dope. Of course, I have honorable mentions. I'm a big fan of Greg Nicotero, so anything that he's done and touched that special effects is amazing. Evil Dead, Walking Dead, 28 Days Later, all of those. Like
good
if
stuff.
I would say a good 60% to 70% of like special effects that have to do with zombies, vampires, Greg Nicotero has touched it, man. He is amazing. Yeah, so that whole genre in general, I can go on for days. But those are my two. I know they're not the greatest, but those are two that had a really good impact on me, aside from like the original Exorcist. But we can continue that after this.
Right. Okay, so the team knows me as a scaredy cat, basically. I'm not a big scary movie person, but I do have two that are memorable in my brain. When I was little, and I know this might not be a creepy movie to any of y'all, but the It movie was creepy to
yes, as
me
a
when
kid?
I was a kid.
It was scary.
Till this, huh?
That's an OG.
When I was a kid,
No, yeah.
I was scared of it.
Yeah.
The original one was so.
See, that's what I'm talking
ugly.
about.
Oh
The
my
original
God.
one is what creeped me out.
Really
And if-
But that's my irrational fears is clowns.
Clowns?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And if you read the book and you watch the movie,
Stephen
The
King
book is
is-
disturbing. Stephen King is on that
Yeah.
PD.
No, the thing is with that movie, I watched it when I was little, very little, and I mean, I watched it again when I was like preteen kind of thing, and I'm like, I'm still afraid of this man, like this clown, I'm still afraid of it. But what I like about the movie now as an adult is that this, I mean, it isn't really a clown. He's I think I heard that he was like a cosmic entity, and that
it went super left
It-
pocket
it's-
after like the
Yeah.
first couple parts.
It's
Yeah.
coming out with a show too.
Yeah. But my thing is like he feeds off of your fears, right? As a kid, he targets the children first, right? Obviously, he comes in
Children's.
the children's, yes. But my thing is with him is that he feeds off of fear, right? Anything that you fear. I mean, clowns. Obviously, you see him as a clown. You see him as like a disease because one of the little boys from It, like he's so scared of being sick or something like that. Anything that you fear off is what he is to you, and as a kid, I'm like, well, I'm afraid of everything. Like he's everywhere. But I liked it as an adult now because of the movie when they, I guess in 2019, was it 2019 or 2017? The new It movie came out with them as adults, and I liked it because I'm like, oh, they're back. That blood oath that they made. They're back in town.
Play with that blood oath for real.
And they have to defeat him because they originally didn't defeat him.
Yeah.
And the part at the end when they obviously defeat him, the way that he gets defeated is because like you can't be afraid of him. You have to tease him or you have to like make fun of it, and then his power suppresses. So I like that because at the end like they come back together as adults. Like that friendship is still there, you know. So I like that. Obviously the two movies. But my second movie. And I don't know if this is a Japanese. I think it's a Japanese movie. I don't really remember. But The Ring. The Ring had a big.
Ringo.
I was scared of TV for the longest because
This one was scary when I first watched
that's
it.
the one that I watch, and to this day I'm like, when I look at the TV, I'm like, is she gonna come out? But yeah, I had.
As long as there's no static.
Honestly, it's the static part that I always get scared
when
of.
I stopped being scared of her? When I saw Scary Movie 3.
Yes, I was
And they had
scared
that
of
stupid scene where she's like with her armpit and
yes.
everything. That movie made her not scary to
Yeah.
me anymore.
That whole franchise like just
It's so-
killed.
No, yeah,
horror
I
I
think
films
think it
for so
helped
many
though.
people.
Like
It
it
did
helped
help.
people
No,
not be
people-
so scared.
that-
Like horror.
Oh man, Scary Movie 3 is probably.
The best one in my
I
opinion.
kind of know it. I know it like the back of my hand.
Yeah, me too.
When she's sitting there, she's like, Cindy, the TV's leaking.
Yeah, we should watch that
No,
movie.
yeah, you know what? I need to watch it again just to get a
I
little
love it.
fresher.
It's like White Chicks. You know, it's like that
No,
one movie
yeah,
that
I
I
can
can
see
just
that.
watch all the
It's
time.
a Wayne's production, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. So good.
yeah,
Back to
but
Spooky.
no, yeah, but
Back to the
that
classics.
movie was another one that I watched when I was young, and I got scared of it, obviously. But yeah, basically, when you see this videotape, mixtape, whatever it is, the film, you get a call after 7, or you get a call, and in 7 days or in a week, something's gonna happen to you. If you don't figure out what's going on, I think you have to solve whatever, and then at the end, obviously, like we realize, like the little girl she's been through some traumatic experiences. I mean, I think it always leads up to something traumatic. I mean, mental. I mean, what I like about scary movies specifically, even though I don't watch them, but I love the fact that it gets you thinking. Even if it's a thriller or whatever it is, it gets you thinking, and that's what I like about it. But I don't watch them, so that's it. That's all I gotta say.
I will say, The Ring is the reason why I don't trust girls that cover their face with the hair. And then that same movie is why I don't answer spam calls.
You know,
for real.
I don't know that number. Screw that. Hell no.
That makes sense.
Yeah, me, hell.
You know, maybe what if they didn't die if they hadn't picked up? Like they wouldn't have
Miss me
You
with
know
that.
what?
If you're not in my contacts, I ain't answering, bro.
Yeah, same energy, but
Pass.
now 2 red.
Okay. Well, I love horror movies. Okay, I've seen so many of them, but I'm gonna talk about the ones that scared me as a kid. And what scared me now as an adult, because the ones that scared me as a kid, they don't scare me anymore, right? But I'm gonna put it all in one. When I was a kid, I was scared of Freddy Krueger. Call me a normie. Freddy Krueger, Jeepers Creepers, and the Mimic, the roach one. I don't know if you saw that one.
Yeah.
Those 3 movies were so scary to me. First of all, I have an intense fear of roaches to this day. Okay, so that was scary. Like that was like Jose said. As soon as that movie was done, we had to go do something else. We gotta go eat.
Said, I gotta go clean his house. I can't
we gotta do something. But I can't ever watch this movie.
We're doing
again.
something.
We're doing something.
And then Freddy Krueger, he was just ugly and he's scary. Like I didn't even know he was a PDF file like until like later because of the language barrier. You know, like I just understood that he would like kill you in your sleep. You know,
I used to see those in Azteca America.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, like a lot. Telefutura. Yeah, Telefutura. Growing up, like on the Latin channels, we saw Saturdays. There was just like scary movie Saturdays. Poltergeist was one that they always had on replay. Telefutura. Hell yeah.
Well, I remember one of my dad's friends used to give us like VHSs. I guess he just didn't want anymore. And I would be so hyped because I would always get like a Pokemon one. You know how you used to go to the dollar store, you get those Pokemon VHS for like with 3 episodes? I used to get those all the time from him. But then one time I got one with no like sticker or nothing, right? And I'm over here like, oh, it's going to be Pokemon.
Oh, hell no.
It was, oh my God, it was Freddy Krueger. Like, I got so scared. I took out the VHS. I threw it in the closet, like the very, very back of the closet. And I closed that door like I was about to seal it or something. Like, I swear, like it was there for years just hiding. Like, so I was really scared of Freddy Krueger back then. And I was scared of Jeepers Creepers. And I honestly, it wasn't even the song for me. It was just the ending. Like, you know, that ending disturbed me a bunch as a kid. And so
I think Jeepers Creepers is super underrated.
Yeah, he was scary. And so as a kid, those were the 3 main ones that really scared me. And actually, I'm going to give a special note to like, okay, so y'all seen the Resident Evil movies, right?
Yep.
I was not afraid of the zombies. I was not afraid of nothing. But for 4 months, you know, at the very
Nemesis?
end, there's a stupid newspaper that says The Walking Dead or something like that. That newspaper gave me nightmares for 4 months. It wasn't anything else. It was a newspaper. I would just close my eyes and I thought about the stupid newspaper and all those people dying. I don't know why. I think because as a kid, it was just like everybody about to die. You about to die. I don't know what it was, but it traumatized me.
Would you trip out when you saw like real like newspapers like the green sheets in Houston back in the day?
No, it's just that.
Was it
the Houston Chronicle?
The Houston Chronicle, El Azul?
The green sheet and La Subasta.
La Subasta?
Oh, no. No, I don't know why it was just that movie, that one. It was the imagery. I don't know. And I will say one movie now, like as an adult, y'all might have not heard of it, or you might have, but it's a 2019 movie, and I will say it was very boring, but the ending is what got me. It's called Saint Maud.
No,
I don't think a lot of people heard about it. No. It was kind of, it wasn't great. Yeah, it wasn't great. Oh. But it was about this. It's about this girl who's super religious or whatever, and she would see like visiones, right? And she'd be like
visions.
But it would be like. The reason it scared me, just because I'm not gonna pretend like I remember all of it. I don't.
Yeah, you're good.
The reason why it scared me is because I've met people that are like religiously crazy like that, and I could see like people going that route. Like the end of the movie ends so abruptly. She basically just puts like a bunch of oil on herself and burns herself. But before it's revealed that she's burning herself, she's got this scene where she's like having wings and like flying, and she's like a saint now or something like that. But then it's just like the scene is like all imagery and all like wow, and then it just cuts to like her burning like and then that's how it ends. Just the ends. But that really like me impactó, because there's crazy people like that, like,
I know.
Like religious people that are like crazy that much, that will actually be that delirious and like actually like kill themselves or burn themselves to death, so that
there's an extremism to religion too,
so sure. As somebody like they know, like I go to church and like I try my best, right? But like and because of that I've also met people that are kind of like that. It's kind of scary, because it's just that's why anything with movies that have to do with religion, like even the movie like the Conjuring movies or anything, it's not that they scare me, but some stuff does scare me. Like when I start seeing the crosses going upside down and stuff, that stuff I don't like to mess with. Like exorcist movies are something that are kind of like, okay, I gotta
that's
do
how Paul wanted to go out. He said, I'm not worthy to die like the Lord. Let me hang me upside down.
So those are my two. But yeah, I mean, I guess special shout outs for horror movies that I like would be like Jordan Peele movies. I like Jordan Peele movies.
I
haven't seen any of them.
But they have a really good message.
I've heard they're good. I just haven't.
I mean, there are some that I don't like, but the main ones like Us, Get Out, like I like those.
I think
like,
I've lived Get Out my whole life dealing with certain type of people. Trust me. But see, those are the things. It's real life stuff. It's scary.
Yeah. You mentioned psychological thrillers. I don't know. Have y'all seen Jacob's Ladder?
Yeah, I've seen Jacob's Ladder. That one's pretty good.
Yeah.
I have a psychological thriller.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all have seen it though. It's called The Black Swan.
Oh, that was good.
That one is really good.
I didn't learn to appreciate that until much later.
Yes.
Yeah. At first, I was like, no me gusta. But then it was like, that's crazy. It's kind of like Mother. It's the same guy. I didn't like it at the beginning, concept. And then I liked it. Yeah. Those are smart movies. I feel like.
Yeah.
That was really
good. Gets you
thinking.
It honestly gets you thinking.
Yeah.
You have to watch it a couple of times to understand like what's really going on.
Definitely.
But that was all.
One genre that I really do appreciate is like zombies and the undead.
Oh, I love zombies.
The reason why is, this is opening up.
Zombies.
Open conversation now. Anybody can jump in on this.
Open conversation, right? We're going through so much stuff right now. Just Control, Alt, Delete, and Restart to an extent. And every time you see how they get to a certain point, it's humanity doing it to themselves, right? As much as I know it will be really terrible for a lot of people, survival of the fittest, boy, let's go. Like Darwinism, it's there, right? So what makes zombies so scary or so like concerning to some people is like the zombies aren't the threat. It's humans. Human nature, human character, our true nature is going to show, our true colors are going to show when you're in that. Like, for example, The Walking Dead is an amazing series.
Yeah.
I love the comic books. A shout out to Image Comics. Dude, that whole series is, the zombies are part of the environment to a point, right? Like you learn to adapt and cope with the fact that they're just people walking around like that. They're not the threat. The threat are the humans, the communities that are built, people trying to take over, people giving into like that survival of the fittest kind of mentality, and just, completely having a disregard because they're psychologically you're becoming numb to that because you see what people become. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So once you pass away, boom, you become one of that, and now you're literally just nothing.
And
right?
I love that message because it even goes back to the original Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah,
in black and white. The ending. That's all I'm gonna say. Like it really dissected and everything. Like people are evil. I mean, that was a freaking, in a way, racist film too. Like the real threat here are the humans. Like you said. Like for me, The Walking Dead did really good at that. People be like clowning and be like, "Oh, it got boring." Like it got boring, but it's because like they started going more into the human stuff. But like that's the horror in it, really. Like so many people died in that show that didn't have to die, but they did it to themselves, like you said. Yeah.
Everybody hates Chris. You know.
Oh
it kind of reminds me of the other movies, of the Saw movies. Those are Saw. again, right? If you've seen him, he hasn't killed anyone. He's never killed anyone. He's just put everybody in a position to see what mistakes they've done in their life, and he's given them an out. He's given them a chance to
redemption,
to redeem themselves. It might take a piece of them out, but that's. I mean, they weren't thinking of that when they made the mistakes they were making, the things that affected other people. So
That's fair.
I feel like those are the kind of movies that they're just kind of gory at some point. But they are kind of scary because it shows you what humans. So you put a human or a person in that position, are they gonna survive? Will you survive? Will you?
People break.
You know, people break, and that's. I think those movies are kind of like. They always get you thinking. Like, if it was me, and I did that, could I'll do that? You know, would I give up an arm, an eye, a leg? You know, something. You know, for you know to pay. You know, to pay for what I've done.
And shout out for like that new Jigsaw movie. Like they're so funny. They have all this money, but like anytime they wanna portray the old, I forgot his name, John. Every time they want to portray him as young, they just put a cap on it instead of trying to make him young. They'll be like, he's 40. They just put a cap on him. Like,
CGI has come such a long way.
So I give them props for that because they kind of stuck to that. Like, you know, when it first came out, like the very first movie, it was like an indie. Like, it didn't have like that big of a budget. I feel, and so they but now they're kind of humble for that because they have all this money and they could use CGI to make Amanda and John look like younger, but they didn't. They were like, no, you either believe us or you don't. Period.
Heck yeah! Have y'all heard of a movie called Rec? Like Record?
Yeah.
It's a Spanish movie. It's a Spanish movie.
My parents watched it. Yeah.
It was so good. Like. So the basis of it is, again, kind of into zombie thing, but it has to do with religion. So a lot of people kind of, essentially they get possessed and they kind of become zombies. And it just unwinds, man. It's so good. It is in Spanish. So if you guys have a language barrier, there are subtitles. Go for it. Highly recommend it. They have a series. Really good. We saw one recently on Netflix. No.
I highly recommend that, by the way, guys. It's a Korean TV show called All of Us Are Dead. So good. It's like zombies. Like
I think I heard of it.
Yeah, I recommend it. It's so fun. It's fun, but no, it really is.
What's the one movie that we saw where
Train to Busan?
No,
they're on levels.
Level no sé qué.
When they're stuck in the apartment?
No. So
the concept of the movie is
it's the one with the levels, right?
Yes,
yeah. So people are abducted or whatever, and they're in a building, and there's levels, and there's like an elevator that goes in the center of it that brings you food, right? And I know which movie you only have a couple seconds to eat as much as you can.
Platform.
Well, I gotta watch that. That looks good.
Basically, the higher the platform, like the lower the number, the more food there is. The lower it gets, the less food there is, because people are in different stages, and as it's going down, the food is finishing. So you're trying to be at the top, or towards the middle. But if you're at the bottom,
in the middle,
you're basically not getting anything, and you're in there for weeks. Or a month or whatever it is. Like, you're in there for a certain amount of time. Yeah, you're in there for a certain amount. You just wake up, next thing you know, you're in a different level.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You stay there for like a week or
so. Yeah, you stay there for a certain amount of time. And
that
then it
tripped me out.
But there's no windows, there's nothing, so you lose track of time, guys.
Yep.
And what I really appreciated about this movie is, again, the human nature, right? That's the real fear that we go through. Because let's say you're on level 1. When they drop down that platform, you have an enormous feast. You have a feast, right? But you can't save food.
Yeah, you can't take it.
You can only eat from the platform. And if you were to take stuff off, you're outed. Like, they take you out, right? So the platform goes away. And as he mentioned, as the platform goes lower and lower, people are more greedy and greedy. But no one knows how far that elevator, that platform is going. So there's people at the very bottom that get scraps.
They get nothing.
Some people bone. It's crazy.
And it's so
it's
crazy
randomized.
because the amount of food that's on there, I promise you, we'll feed the whole thing.
Yes.
It wasn't enough for everybody, but people were just greedy.
Yes.
It shows you the mindset that people have. Exactly. Imagine being on one and going off on a rampage. You could have been like, no, this is enough for me. And if everyone had that same mindset, I guess that's the point of the movie, to try to get you to understand.
I guess you could say
human nature.
Humans are the real monsters.
We really are.
That's the whole point of this video. All these movies we are mentioning.
I'm afraid of you. That's really what it is. Yeah. Guys, this has been amazing. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, go for it.
Oh. I forgot to mention, we're talking about it when I was talking about it. When we were talking about it. I don't know if y'all have heard of this. There's a theory, and I'm pretty sure y'all have. It like the not Pennywise, but like it's called It, right? But there's a theory going around that he is in every kind of like Stephen King's like books or movies.
Like Easter egg?
Like he's there because honestly he's like he's just
I mean he could be, right?
He's an embodiment of
there you go.
He's an embodiment of
there you
fear.
go. Exactly. So I just wanted to mention that.
He's the main villain of that.
I need to look into that. I haven't heard of that theory.
Yeah.
Here we go down the rabbit hole.
Look it up. Yeah. Anyways, that's all I'm saying.
Anybody else? Any final thoughts?
Do you have any other movie recommendations?
Yes. Oh no!
Sorry, I was asking you guys.
Scary movie wise.
Scary movie recommendations.
I don't watch any.
It's not really a scary movie, but the movie Circle. I don't know if anyone's seen it. It's the one where everyone's standing on a red circle.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
And it's the just to give a quick synopsis on it. It's everyone wakes up. It's an abduction. Everyone's in a room. Everyone's standing on a red circle. And you can't leave the red circle, but you do have to vote on someone to kill or to kill off until you're the last one. It's a good movie. Check it out. I think it shows you an array of characters and what's going on, and man, it's people get once it's sink or swim. It shows you how evil people are.
For sure.
And there's always a common denominator.
Yep.
So pay attention.
Everybody's probably already seen it, but if you haven't, The Substance. I love that movie.
I haven't seen that
good.
one.
It's a body horror. I wouldn't say it's really horror, but it's a body horror. Yeah, it's not that much, but it's a lot of people would say, "Oh, the movie's for girls," but it's really like it's about the beauty standards of everybody. Really, it's so if you don't know what The Substance is, a little synopsis too. So Demi Moore plays this girl who used to be like super famous, but now that she's reaching 50, they're kind of trying to get rid of her in the industry. It's like esta vieja or whatever, but she don't got no kids, no family, nothing, and so she hears about this thing called the substance where like if you use it you turn prettier, like you get
Botox
kind of. So you take the substance and she actually another girl, it's her, comes out of her back. It was body horror, so it's like out of her back.
Interesting.
Metamorphosis is cool.
So and it's her, but she's super young and pretty, right? And she's got 7 days to live as her. And so while she's living her, she still has to feed like her other body.
Gotcha.
So she puts like injects the food packs and stuff. But no se puede pasar like los 7 days. You can't. She has to switch back another 7 days as Demi Moore, and if she wants to go back,
she can take turns.
Back and forth, right? But she cannot pass the limit.
Yeah, you have to.
And so like they're both her, so you're supposed to love each other. But when she's young, she starts liking the attention, people are hiring her and stuff, and so she starts seeing herself as ugly because now they love her as she's young, and then she finds out that si te pasas, you're eating at your other self. So when she wakes up as Demi Moore, like she's got like a nasty like hand ya toda like seca or like, but she's like, what are you doing? So she starts hating her younger self. It's like a whole thing. It's crazy.
Damn.
It's really good.
I love that. It's a good message for ladies. Like, stop using so much makeup. Enjoy yourself. Love yourself.
Well, for guys too, though.
Nah, no real guy puts on makeup.
No, because there is a guy in there that uses it too.
No real guy uses makeup.
No, not makeup.
It's talking about younger self and your older self. Like, you have to embrace both.
Yeah.
As you grow older.
But you age more the more makeup you use. Studies have shown, science have shown. Botox, yeah, and that goes back to the same thing.
It's just loving yourself is the end of,
don't live by social standards.
Yeah,
Appreciate
that's
yourself.
actually pretty much what the movie's
That makes
about.
sense. That's
Yeah.
it.
So I really like it. I
Por eso me
recommend
mantengo así de hermoso.
Black Mirror is a good show.
Oh, yeah.
Black Mirror. That's gonna be his own conversation.
Do you have episode recommendations for Black Mirror, or just all of them?
Oh, there's so many, but
Yeah.
like I said, that's his
Yeah, I was
own
about to
review.
say.
Yeah.
That's his own review. So let us know if y'all want to see that. What's our favorite Black Mirror episode? Perhaps let us know in the comment
Oh,
section
that'd be
below.
good. Yeah.
Heck yeah, because there's like what 4 seasons?
I haven't even seen all of
That's a-
them. I've
that's a
seen
lot
like
of seasons.
selected
Oh.
episodes that were
There's
recommended
So
to me.
many good ones.
There's too many.
But as always, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, share, tell somebody about us. And really, we really appreciate you guys who've been tuning in, leaving comments, all that good stuff. Especially right now, we're popping off. We're trying our best for you guys. Being that it is October, we are trying to get a little spookier. So if you have any recommendation for videos, please let us know.
Yeah.
As always, I am JR.
Jose.
Irene.
Rev.
Thank you for tuning in.
Bye.
In Nerds We Trust.